What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for another Trove Patch Notes. And this is the useless edition, or the bearded dragon. That's why I didn't shave. Yeah, that's why I didn't shave, so that I could be the bearded dragon. So anyway, without further ado, before we get to the patch notes video, let me just humbly ask you, yes, please, would you smack the like button for me, fella? I would very much appreciate that. Okay, so without further ado, say hello to a scaly new friend. Dragon challenges, bum, 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 bum. Have a new dragon. The neon dragons are gone. Hello, Valor Warrior. Neon dragons are gone. Here's the pinata. Neon dragons are gone now for a new red dragon that looks pretty much like this guy. I love the fact that his wings are all messed up and stuff. If you want to see what the dragon actually looks like, in last week's patch video, I was on the PTS player test server. And that video had the dragon, like, you know, because they have it on the test server and stuff like that. So that's where you can actually get a sneak peek of him, because I actually don't have him and it's going to take quite a while. Also, that daily bonus in the top right, way up there. Don't worry, we'll get into that in a minute. So the new dragon caches are in, which means a new dragon for this month. Dragon coins, of course, can be used to buy previous dragon souls. We'll get into that in a moment. Ancient dragon souls, of course, can be consumed to unlock dragon ascension badges. For those that haven't already seen, like, my dragon challenge tutorial video, you pretty much go, you gotta be like a proper mastery level 30. You go into a world, you finish whatever the dungeons, the requirements are way up there in the corner. As you can see, you get a bonus class, you get caches, you open them, you get a bunch of magical, mystical prizes. So anyway, at the first soul, you're going to end up getting the dragon crown, which is like some weird old man dragon, like, help me. There it is, right there. He's got it. See? You see his face? You see that face? Look at his face. Look at me. I gotta turn off names so I can get a good screenshot of this. Sorry, everybody. Bloop. There we go. What's that? Hello. Okay. So anyway, and at 5 ancient souls, or soul, you're gonna get the ancient dragon ling. That is the little ally, which those guys are pretty much absolutely useless. I guess they're good for new players, but being kind of at the end game means that I have a very hard time approaching new stuff like that, because ooh, that must be the arsenal. I like that bow. That looks cool. So anyway, at 10 souls, you are going to get the mount, which is the cookie cutter, like, float. It seems like a float that would go down a street, you know, like, brrr. Yeah. And it's just very, very scary. So at 10 souls, you get the rideable mount. 25, you get the ancient arsenal, which gives you a bow and arrow, of staff, and all sorts of weapons and stuff like that. New styles. 50 souls, you end up getting the winged mount, the ancient dragon. So that's the one that can actually fly. And then all the way jumped up to 90 souls, you're going to end up getting the, they say it's the fire breathing mount. Don't be tricked, everybody. The dragons don't breathe fire. Only the Draconis class can breathe fire as a dragon. These guys shoot fireballs. Their head is coated as a cannon of a ship. And I am serious about that. If you keep swapping, like, from your ship to your dragon fast enough, you can actually see your dragon with a cannon for a head. It's hilarious. So anyway, that gives you the fire breathing mount, which we have already all seen. But here's something very, very special, and this is actually awesome, and I hope that they end up doing this from now on, is you are going to get a new Radiant Aura, the Ancient Allure, which I haven't seen, and I don't think I'm going to see for quite some time, because, I mean, it's a new aura, and it's at like 90 souls, so not many people are going to get it just yet, myself included. It's going to take me a while to get up to my maxed out dragon, but I know that everyone's going to help me, because I couldn't do it alone. Seriously, I couldn't. So at 100 souls, you are going to get a permanent buff of 5 maximum energy, 1 extra jump, and 50 magic find. So, hey, it helps, man. It helps. Hey, it helps get the drops. And here's something that they added that's new, that's very, very special. The first dragon challenge you complete each day will now award you an ancient dragon soul, guaranteed. So that means if you go through an entire month, 30 days, let's just say, or less, an entire month of getting on every single day and doing at least one challenge, that means you are going to get 30 souls guaranteed. And that's a weird ghost cat. And then anything other than that is based on, like, your caches and stuff like that. So hopefully that's gonna make the dragons a little bit more attainable to most new players and stuff like that, because I know a lot of people actually have a very hard time, myself included. I wouldn't be able to get the dragons within a month if people weren't helping me. Seriously. So anyway, this dragon soul cannot be traded. It is just for you. So that's still very cool because that's going to help out quite a bit of people. Still not finished with the Neon Dragon Ascension. You can now craft 3 Mario and Luigi Mario, 3 dragon souls at the same time. So that is much better than the Azulian Dragon Soul where you can only craft 1 at a time, thus calculating this up to 80 dragon coins, 1,000,000 golden souls, and 2,000 glacial shards. Now, the fact that this neon soul is 3 means that this is divided by 3. So it's going to cost you 66 dragon coins, 33 golden souls, and about 500 robo salvage. I hope that my math on that is right, but either way, that is much more attainable than the Azulian Dragon, and it's too bad that the devs never go and retroactively fix most things, because I think this would be fantastic if this was bumped up to 3 souls as well. Anyway, that seems to be, yep, that's pretty much it for this patch video, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I would also appreciate it if you smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Ooh, twing! Sign on, stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself.